High above the clouds, north of the Einbrock Mountains, stands a monument to a forgotten age, a spire of white stone and ancient magic that pierces the heavens themselves. This is the Tower of Thanatos. To the modern adventurer, it is a vertical nightmare of lethal guardians and shifting floors. But to the history of Midgard, it is the tomb of a hero who was too powerful to truly die. The story begins over 1,000 years ago, during the Great War between the gods and the giants. As the world teetered on the edge of oblivion, a legendary magic swordsman emerged. His name was Thanatos. Armed with weapons forged from the soul of the world, he fought a battle that lasted 10 days and 10 nights against the demon king Morroc. In the end, Thanatos emerged victorious, but he knew that a demon of such malice could not be destroyed, only sealed. Thanatos realized that Moroc's essence was tied to the very earth of Midgard. To keep the demon king imprisoned, he had to create a seal that was fueled by human emotion and celestial energy. He divided his own soul into 4 core fragments, each manifesting as a physical representation of his burden. Despero, the embodiment of his despair; Maero, his eternal sorrow; Odium, his burning hatred; and Dolor, his unending agony. These 4 fragments became the emotions, the spectral guardians that maintain the barrier between our world and the void where Morroc is trapped. But the cost was Thanatos' own humanity. By stripping himself of these feelings, he became something less and more than human. He retreated to this tower, intended to be his final resting place and a lighthouse of protection for the world he saved. The tower itself was built using technology that predates the Schwarzwald Republic. It is a masterpiece of celestial engineering, designed to funnel mana from the ley lines of the earth up into the higher dimensions. But even a hero's legacy can be corrupted. Over a millennium, the magic of the tower began to warp. The angels and mechanical guardians that Thanatos once commanded grew cold and hostile. They no longer saw humans as the people they were meant to guard, but as biological contaminants in a sacred space. The Reconver Corporation, in their endless greed, eventually found the tower. They didn't care about the history, they only saw a battery of infinite power. Their research teams attempted to harness the celestial energy, but they accidentally tripped the ancient security protocols. This awakening is what turned the tower into the death trap it is today, where the Lady Solace and the Baroness of Retribution now wander the halls, executing anyone who seeks the summit. As you ascend the 13 floors, the air grows thin and the reality of the world begins to fray. You aren't just fighting monsters, you are walking through the fragmented mind of a dying god. At the very top in the sanctuary, the shadow of Thanatos himself remains. He is no longer the hero who saved Midgard. He is a memory of power, a phantom king waiting for someone strong enough to finally defeat his fragments and grant him the rest he earned 1,000 years ago. So, when you stand on the balcony of the upper floors and look down at the world below, remember, this tower isn't a symbol of triumph. It is a golden cage, a reminder that sometimes the price of saving the world is losing yourself to the stars.